I wanted to talk about why I gave up on software engineering. The truth is, it's hard. There's no doubt that working in tech is the hot thing right now. And if you're in tech, being an engineer is usually the first career path people think to go down. I took a stab at being an engineer, I was eager. I made the contract with myself, the deal had been made, I was in it. Why did I even try? Part of it was to be able to call myself an engineer. The other part because I was up to the challenge. I would spend countless of hours on tutorials. I bought all of the gear I thought I needed to become a true developer. I'd work on building one-off projects and joining Slack communities, you name it, I did it. However, I didn't fall in love with it. I think I fell in love with the lifestyle that was being shown to me on social media rather than the actual work of being a developer. The dev community is massive, and a lot of creators have built some really cool brands and inspiring lives for themselves, all from sharing their story of being a developer. So this isn't a knock on them at all. It's more so about understanding what I wanted for myself, and being a developer definitely wasn't that. I know one of the key reasons why most people want to become an engineer is because of the monetary gain that comes with it. Granted, this happens over time and you have to be good at it, but the opportunities are there. Even if you're not the best at it, there's still a lot of monetary gain from being a developer. But I wasn't in it for the money, to be honest. I had a successful career in marketing where I had made over 6 figures. And I really wanted to be more of a jack of all trades, but that quickly turned into a master of none, very quick. When did I realize that being a developer wasn't for me? Learning any new skill will require a lot of dedication, and being an engineer is 100% subject to that. I wasn't afraid of hard work, and sometimes I do things the hard way, albeit to a fault, but I think that's just part of my nature at this point. And I also think that I realized that it wasn't for me when I found myself not using my free computer time to work on my projects. I was more interested in UI UX and video editing, or watching videos on YouTube, gaming, or watching TV. I would put off working on developer projects because I always thought tomorrow was always there. Wrong. With all the different frameworks that it takes to be a really good developer, the use it or lose it method definitely applies here. I'd open Git and launch projects where I left off and had no idea what I was doing. I got frustrated and I eventually just gave up. So what did I learn? Well, with venturing into being an engineer, I did retain a lot of the knowledge I learned over my 4-year run at it. I learned to understand the nuance that goes into being an engineer, how they think, their frustrations, and really just the day-to-day grind. I learned how engineers work across departments, such as marketing and design teams, and really just how to project manage my tasks and think through work like a developer would. I have the utmost respect for engineers, and building complex solutions is no easy feat by any means. Being an engineer also exposed me to find new ways I can break into tech and still work with engineers and fuel my passion, so it wasn't a loss in the end. This video isn't to stop anyone from pursuing a career in software engineering. It's very rewarding and you'll meet amazing people and hopefully get to work on projects that you're really passionate about. Some tips I would give are to surround yourself around fellow developers. This includes in person and your digital footprint. Another one is always be building. Build any simple project. There are a ton of challenges that exist online that you can take part in to grow your skill set over time, and this will contribute to your portfolio, which is really important when it comes time to land a job. Lastly, but probably the most important, is to just be passionate about it. You're not going to get good at it overnight, and hell, you won't even get good at it over the course of a month. But if you put in the time, it will start to come to you and you will get better at it. If you're currently in the process of working on being a developer, what are some of the things that you're going through? And I hope this video had inspired you in some ways. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe below.